Hey guys, welcome back to Old Faithful Outdoors. Today I'm going to show you how to set the hook on a fish. Now, first things first, there's a few different types of hook sets for different baits and different situations. So, depending on your distance, your rod tip is going to either be up when you're hook setting or to the side. So let's just say your bait's really far away, for example. I'll just set that over there. So if it's really far away, you want to get the rod tip to have as much movement as possible on the hook set. So you're going to want to hook set up because it's so far away, it'll pick up more of that slack and get a better hook set. So before any hook set, you're going to want to reel in the slack, okay? Reel in the slack. Further away bait, you're going to go up. If your fish is closer to the bank, closer to where you're at, then you're going to want to hook set more to the side. The reason for that is because when it's this close, it'll pull the hook right out of the fish's mouth. So to the side will be a better option for you when it's up close. Okay. Again, reel in all the slack when you do this. And then there's also a different type of hook set for different baits, so I'll get into that now. Now let's assume you have something like a Cinco or a jig or anything that sits still on the bottom, and then you wait for the fish to take it off the bottom. In that case, you're going to want a big hook set, okay? So same rules apply, like I said before, with the vertical hook set from further away, closer is to the side. So that's the same, but you're going to want a big, firm hook set with these because unlike a moving bait, you don't have any momentum to help hook set for you. So you're going to need to do the whole thing really firm, really fast, and make sure all the slack is reeled up. So this goes for, again, Cincos, any type of finesse worm, jigs, stuff like that that sits on the bottom. You're going to want a really big hook set. Now I'm going to show you what I do with moving baits. So I'll show a couple examples of moving baits on the screen right now. But those type of baits are going to be swim baits, spinner baits, even crankbaits. But crankbaits have treble hooks, so you don't really need much of a hook set with those. We're more talking about the single hook baits, so you really need a hook set. Those type of baits you're going to want to still hook set, but maybe not as big because it's already got momentum that you're reeling in. So you want to kind of twitch the rod up backward a little bit if it's further away, and again, if it's closer to the side. More of a twitch, instead of putting your whole body weight into it, I like to just kind of twitch it, make sure it's in there. You already have a lot of momentum from the actual reeling, the moving bait. So that's what I do to set the hook on a moving bait. I will mention there are a few exceptions to the rule when it comes to treble hooks. So with crankbaits, I don't really set the hook at all. It just kind of sets itself. I mean, how many hooks there are, if a fish even swipes at it, it'll usually get hooked. But a jerkbait sits still in the water a lot, so I do like to do a little hook set on that. Again, it does have treble hooks, so you don't need much to hook the fish, but a lot of times the fish will hook itself. But just to make sure, kind of give it a little twitch, kind of like the moving baits, because that jerkbait sits still in the water, so sometimes you don't have enough momentum just for the fish to completely hook itself. I do like to do a little twitch, kind of similar to the moving baits with the single hook. You know, a slight hook set. Nothing like huge bunch of momentum, nothing like that, because that could pull the bait out of the fish's mouth. Just a little twitch there. That seems to do the trick most of the time for me. So that's mostly with jerk baits with treble hooks. Now crankbaits, again, no hook set needed really. And I hope you guys learned something. I have videos coming out twice a week, Wednesdays and Sundays at 2 p.m. Eastern time. So stay tuned for those. Thanks for watching.